The long Democratic knives are out for West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin. He now threatens his party's so-called Build Back Better bill because of his opposition to its climate component, the Clean Energy Performance Program. He told a reporter this week, quote, "I've been saying from day one, innovation, not elimination." Elimination is precisely what the bill does. It proposes elimination of the entire U.S. fossil fuel industry by the year 2035.
President Biden has been clear about what he supports. 100% clean power by 2035 is a goal he committed to over a year ago. As you all know, that's why I think you're asking about it, and he remains committed to it.
For his opposition, Manchin is now being skewered in an attack ad that Twitter's algorithms are prominently featuring.
Manchin makes 5 times more from his family's energy company than he does as a U.S. Senator. Joe Manchin has blocked President Biden's infrastructure plan from moving forward because he wants to kill legislation to replace coal-fired plants with clean energy.
The ad is a lie that Twitter does not block. The facts are that coal-fired power in the U.S. has mostly been phased out for cleaner natural gas. Coal now generates only 20% of U.S. energy usage, down from 39% in the year 2014. The administration's media allies are also spearheading the Manchin attacks.
The fact that Joe Manchin is getting his way on this, reportedly, is enraging.
Manchin's leverage over the bill is such that Democrat colleagues cannot use the harsh language of cable TV hosts and attack ads. Far-left progressives are handling Manchin and cinema with kid gloves.
Negotiation is not always easy. There are differences. Everybody knows that there are differences. We got to bridge them and we got to come together because at the end of the day, we have to deliver both these bills, the infrastructure bill and the Build Back Better Act, to the president's desk.
Lost in the political and media posturing is Manchin's nuanced approach to energy. In a recent piece, environmentalist Michael Schellenberger quotes Manchin. Nuclear power provides about 10% of the world's electricity and prevents approximately 2 gigatons of carbon from reaching our atmosphere every year. But about 789 million people around the world still live without electricity. Nuclear energy can be part of delivering that electricity to lift people out of poverty and provide the opportunities that many have become accustomed to. Schellenberger notes the multi-trillion-dollar Build Back Better climate component is, quote, a badly written subsidy that would have increased electricity prices, blackouts, and U.S. dependence on solar panels made by enslaved Muslims in China. He notes the program was authored and championed by a Canadian political scientist, Leah Stokes, who has no experience regulating electric utilities. Schellenberger says the Biden administration is missing a golden opportunity. Quote, there is still a way for President Biden and Senate Democrats to salvage their climate change plans, and that's to pass legislation that would expand nuclear energy from its current 19% today to 30% of electricity by 2030 and 50% by 2050. Such a goal is easily doable, as France, Sweden, Japan, and South Korea have all proven with their expansions of nuclear energy.
Climate action! Climate action! Climate action!
At a Wednesday rally, Congressional Democrats gave no hint of including nuclear in their climate plan.
I'm here today to salute you all for the grassroots work that is being done to make sure that when we build back better, it is truly better for the children. And for the children, we must save this planet.
The rally was organized by a wealthy lobbying outfit, the League of Conservation Voters, once described by the Center for Public Integrity as a dark money heavyweight. Its chief lobbyist spoke before any member of Congress.
Thank you all. I'm here today on behalf of LCV, Climate Power, the Climate Action Campaign, and people in every state and district across this country who are calling on Congress to make once-in-a-generation progress on the climate crisis, environmental justice, and good-paying union jobs. As our nation reels from this summer's deadly and devastating fires, heat, drought, floods, and storms, as we reckon with long-standing racial and environmental injustice.
Remarks like that leave many Republicans cynical about the multi-trillion-dollar plan, a cynicism already leavened by the president's track record to date.
When I hear Joe Biden talk about plans, I think, first of all, about the withdrawal from Afghanistan, which was a disaster. I think, second, about whatever his plan is for the border, where Kamala Harris is absent without leave, and it's a disaster. I look at the 60 ships that are stuck off of Long Beach, which is a disaster. I look at they're already starting to warn us that the Joe Biden Christmas is going to be a very narrow, lean Christmas.
It may not be as late as Christmas, but perhaps as late as Halloween that the negotiations continue. But that assumes Democrats can overcome other internal divisions over the bill, for example, whether to expand Medicaid, whether to make Obamacare subsidies permanent, and generally, how to reconcile their party's eyes being bigger than America's stomach. Doug McKelway for the Washington Examiner.